So today I'm joined by Thomas, and he's going to be introducing our XCMG roadwork equipment and kind of walk us through the process of paving a road.
Yes. Well, I am. Good that I have to explain you. The road construction process is a quite complex chain of tasks that have to be done from asphalt manufacturing, asphalt transport, asphalt paving, and asphalt compaction. Let's start with the asphalt plant. The asphalt plant is actually a huge plant. It's not a machine. This is why we have set here only the last part of a plant. 90% are missing here.
Sure.
Right.
So otherwise we wouldn't have room.
Yes, it is really huge. And especially this plant is one of the biggest in the world with a productivity of up to 440 tons per hour. This is incredible.
Incredible.
Yes. Most asphalt plants we have on our areas are about 300. This is the most common size. This is so seen 50% higher productivity. So all the materials to mix the asphalt come through belts or auger transfer systems here on the top, and they are screened and selected according to the recipe for the specific asphalt here. Here you have the mixer, everything is mixed. You have the filler inlet also here. The filler is something like a powder.
Okay.
Yeah, right. And then the ready mixed material stands here and here until the truck comes and gets filled.
Sure. Comes down into the truck.
Exactly. What we see here is a special isolated transport vehicle truck for asphalt. This is a very reasonable thing, and in most Western countries, such trucks with isolated hopper are mandatory.
So I think this would be a good time to start introducing some of our products that are a little easier to look at.
Right.
So we've got an asphalt transfer truck.
Right.
The insulation truck is back here.
Exactly. And opposite to the most trucks we see in North America and in Europe, this is not a dump truck. The material is transferred by a belt.
Sure.
And this allows the truck to reduce segregation of the material while feed it from the truck to the paver or to the shuttle buggy.
Sure.
Right? So, this is a huge truck. Has a great tonnage of capacity. This is for large sites essential to reduce the effort of dogging and undogging on the shuttle or the paver.
So we've got our next step here, I think. So we'll
let's go to
invite everybody to come back here. So after the asphalt is transferred to where it needs to go, or close enough to where it needs to go,
then the asphalt is loaded here, and the augers transfer it in the middle. In the middle there is also a conveyor that moves the material to the back of the machine, over the machine beside the operators. You see the operators are sitting, or the operator, it's actually one operator, but it needs two platforms depending on the walk situation to be able to move to the left or to the right.
That makes sense.
You're right. So joystick controls, displays, he can control the entire process on this machine by sitting there convenient and having control of every detail around the machine.
Excellent. Mm-hmm. So let's keep going. So we're at the asphalt transfer vehicle.
Right.
And then...
So the asphalt transfer vehicle is transferring the material to the conveyor
to the top.
Then it goes to the second conveyor. This conveyor has the ability to be shifted to left and right depending on the paver's position.
Sure. So we can shift our...
Yes, exactly. Because you have to consider there are also paving situations that are much more complex than this, where the paver is actually beside the road, the paved road. So the material must be shifted sidewards.
Right. So we can shift in any direction to make sure that we can consistently feed the paver the asphalt it needs.
Additionally, the shuttle buggy is operating like an additional buffer. The paver does not have to stop to dock the transfer truck, and this is enhancing paving quality. Every stop of the paver is a potential risk of bumps, of unevenness, of compaction differences. This is something that is reducing the lifetime of the road.
Sure. So this is giving a constant and consistent amount of asphalt into the paver, so it can give a consistent
quality, consistent walking speed, and So this paver is a highway class paver. It has a productivity of up to 900 tons per hour. You see here the data. This is an incredible piece of equipment designed according to the latest state-of-the-art controls and working things. So, and this what we see here, this is actually the main tool of an asphalt paver. This is the screed. The screed is fed by material through this auger. Right? This is transferred to the left and to the right. The auger is of course automatic control to provide always the right amount of material, and the screed is responsible for paving the asphalt even and with the right compaction. It is pre-compacting and paving. This screed here is a single temper screed, single temper vibratory screed. Is able to provide compaction up to over 92-93%, making the road as reliable as possible. After, yes,
and then we have our controls on either side.
Yes, we have controls on other side. We have among the biggest displays in the industry for the side controls that allow the ground operators to oversee and to adjust the screed systems as possible, precisely according to the demands of the job site. On the top we have the main operator. Let's jump on the top if you would like.
Yeah, sure.
So please sit on this side.
Okay,
Feel like a paver operator.
So I'm the operator here.
You are the operator
charge.
here. So you set your speed through the speed setting device here. You can adjust your steering angle fixed, and you set your walking process by the keyboard or by the touch screen here. And the only thing you have to do is to push the lever forward. Then everything starts automatically. So, see, it's an easy job. No, it is not.
I should get a new job. This should be my new job.
So I could give you a nice training and make out of you the best paver operator ever.
Sounds great.
Yes. So this is a very intuitive operated machine. Actually, I don't want to tell it, but you don't need necessary operator's manual. This is a self-explaining screen. The symbols are easy to learn within 5 minutes. If we go through every button, you will memorize it, and then you can operate the machine.
Excellent. So we're done for the day, and we're going to move on to the next segment.
You're right.
Of the road paving process.
Well, after the paver is done, we have to achieve final compaction around about 96-97%, and this is provided by rollers. We have here two types of rollers. One 8-ton roller with conventional vibration.
Okay.
This is a standard machine in most of the markets. This is suitable for highway but also for municipal work sites. It has a standard vibration. The front and the rear drum can vibrate in different modes, different amplitudes, only the front, only the rear, both together, depending on the requirements of the pavement.
Okay.
And here we have a bigger machine. This machine is a typical highway class machine with over 13 tons weight, static weight. And the special thing here is that this vibration is not rotational. This vibration is oscillating.
Okay.
So advantage of this kind of oscillation is that it is better for thin layers, because if you have the normal vibration, the thin layer may be damaged instead of compacted, whereas this is shaking oscillatory wise, and especially on bridges you have to avoid dynamic hits on the structure to avoid damaging the bridge. So for this kind of applications, this roller with oscillation vibration is the recommended type of machine you should choose.
So especially for thin layers or really delicate paving situations?
For delicate paving situations, this is the choice.
Awesome.
Right.
So I think we're going to keep going, and then we're going to go up here to the left.
Right. Here we have here. Oh, let's go.
Take a look.
This
we'll take a look and then go around.
Yes. So here we have, let me say, the edge of automation that is possible today. Those two machines are fully autonomous, and this is incredible. They can drive compact, do pass counting on all those things that are necessary for compaction fully automatically. The result is that any human mistake that could be done during compaction process is avoided.
Excellent.
Because actually most of the mistakes I have noticed in pavement today are done by unskilled operators.
Like me.
Those, I'm not much better. However, the fact is that those machines are reducing operating costs, no operator, and enhancing quality, since any mistake, human mistake, is excluded.
So we've got the future of paving behind us. Let's go over to present day situation of paving over here to our left.
Let's go on this side. Well, what I would like to talk about, since I'm really try to be as environmental friendly as possible.
As the Europeans are wont to do.
We are trying, at least. We have here our green machines, and well, as you saw here also in the booth, nobody else has this amount of green machines like XCMG. We have here really a few novelties. This is a small municipal and small job site sized milling machine with half a meter cutting width, and the advantage here is, oh, please follow me. This is something that is unique, really unique. Let's go here.
Okay.
Well, milling machines acquire roughly 80-90% of the engine's power, if we would have engine, to drive the drum.
Okay.
This drum is electrically driven through the battery. This means all the potential efficiency earnings we can do are designed here. This means the machine has a much longer availability time and is, for any small job sites within the city, very, very easy to use. We have here as next also an electrical paver, battery electric, and the differentiator is that the screed is threefold extendable, from 1.2 meters to 3.2 meters, making any walk to extend the screed with bolt-on extensions or such things unnecessary. You jump on the machine and you pave.
Excellent.
All right. So
we've got
here
a roller here.
Yes. So you see, you mill the road, you pave the new asphalt, and here you have the electric compactor, also with an advanced driving system for the vibration. We talked about vibration for the other roller. In principle, this machine is doing exactly the same like the rollers we saw before. It's only a little bit smaller, and the drive system for driving and vibration is electrical. So maximum efficiency, high availability.
Excellent.
So those machines could typically work for the entire normal work cycle for such light machines, something like 3 hours, maybe 3.5, depending on the severity of and the difficulty of application.
So that's the last of the new energy machines, and we're back to conventional machines here.
So this is 1.4 meter, a little bit over 4 ton heavy combination roller. In the front, those rollers have a drum, conventional drum like we saw on the other vibratory rollers.
Okay.
In the back, we have pneumatic tires.
Okay.
Those pneumatic tires, of course, they are compacting a little bit, but the main reason is to make the surface structure as required for let me say, high-level roads. They are massaging the surface to make the
kind
surface.
of putting a finishing touch on it.
Exactly.
So that's like a mixture. So this is like a mixture of what the double drum and the pneumatic does together.
Exactly. You are right. Hey, you are getting really good. So
I'm becoming a road machinery expert as we speak. You guys are watching that happen.
So here we have also a special designed machine with zero lateral overhang. This machine can compact just beside, a few millimeters close to walls. So consider every parking lot and it's at a supermarket finished directly at the building's wall. So this avoids the manual need of work to compact the last centimeters, inches, as you would prefer.
Right,
close
as
to
I
this.
would.
Yes.
So we have. So this is more a precision wall compaction.
Yes, exactly.
Excellent.
Right. Of course, you can use this machine on every other work site where a light compactor is required, but this is the differentiator.
So we're coming up and we're going to be looking at a reclaimer, I think, here.
Yes, this is a cold recycler. This is, I suppose, one, maybe even the strongest machine in the world, with something about 560 kilowatt horsepower. Kilowatt horsepower, I like this.
Right. Kilowatt horsepower.
Yes. So we have here the drum. This is 2.30 meters wide. How much is it in feet and inches?
2 meters 30 would be like about 9 feet.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, about 9 feet.
9 feet. Yes.
Maybe
yes,
8?
and 8 feet.
We'll call it
So
8.
this is driven hydraulically. One driving motor is on this, and another drive motor is on the other side. The advantage of hydraulic driving is that maintenance requirements are nearly zero. You know, you don't have belts to exchange. You don't have to do anything. So you can cut with this machine up to 0.5 meter deep. This is incredible. Makes a productivity. Oh my God! If you take it's 0.5 meter deep. Yes.
So we're getting cutting action underneath.
Yes.
You can't see it because it's protected by this shield.
Yes.
But you put it down and you'll get cutting action underneath.
So, and this must be protected because this, you know, out of the 560 kilowatt horsepower that the machine has, also like in the milling machine, 80-90% are getting here. Don't touch it.
Right. So when this is running, you need to stay away from it.
You don't watch inside. Though you have to open it here to exchange the cutting teeth for doing the normal maintenance. But during this time, the normal operation is disabled.
Right. So we'll keep coming around the front.
Let's come here. This is not the only highlight. So this is by far not the only highlight. The cabin, as you see here, you can shift it from the left to the right and opposite to have a better visibility over the walk direction in the front.
Right.
Yeah,
So
please climb in and you will see.
he's talking about right here, the machine can come in either direction to give you added visibility.
So as you see, we have inside joystick controls, 2 displays, of course touchscreen. You will see the displays are pretty much similar to the displays we have seen at the paver.
Right.
And
He's wanting you to get close to me.
so she can go to
Oh, he wants you to take a closer look.
yes, exactly. So
So we'll go through on the other side.
yeah, right. And we have here, you know, a convenient working and operating situation. You have full controls with those joysticks and the operation manual elements on the joysticks. On the other hand, though, you can do all the presets in the morning, and the machine adjusts every working device according to your operating speed, to the volume or tonnage, to do the control of the spray system. Let's go on the front. And
I think you can go out that way and I'll follow you through. So we're gonna let you see on the inside of the machine here.
Yes, please sit.
And,
have a seat.
Oh,
And see here.
So he's already down there.
Yeah. Okay. Let's come.
Let's keep going.
Very good. So here you have connections either for water or for bitumen, depending on the material you are cutting. If you have something like hydraulic bound material or concrete or something like that, you use rather water. If you have asphalt, you use rather bitumen. So and the amount of fluid that gets distributed is controlled full electronically according to your progress on your job site.
So I think we'll come this way and then we'll circle around and get the trench roller in the front.
Yes.
So if you guys could follow me, we'll get some action going this way. So this is another machine that is has a level of autonomy here.
Right.
But this is the single drum compared to the pneumatic and the double drum that you saw over there.
This is a very heavy single drum roller in the range of 26 tons for big job sites, and this is has the ability to be driven fully autonomously. So if you have a job site a little bit removed, that makes it really convenient. You program the paths exactly like it is on the other machines we saw a few minutes ago, and this is a machine already available since I don't know how many years in the market.
Excellent. So there we have the trench roller.
This is a new machine for XCMG. This is a trench roller. So, well, come here. This is a very narrow machine designed especially for trenches and but not only for light soil compaction. Let me put it like this. And the advantage is that we have here a quite convenient remote control. You can hang it here and you can operate the machine even from a distance up to In yards, 50 meters, 60 yards.
50 meters, 60 yards. That sounds about right to me.
Okay.
That sounds about right to me.
Okay. So if the machine comes too close to the operator, the machine stops for safety reasons. And,
Excellent.
And every status you can see here on the relatively large display. I think this is one of the most advanced remote controls that are today available in the market.
Great.
Right. So
It's a beautiful machine.
Yes, it's a beautiful machine. It's vibratory. It has also like actually every function of the large rollers with automatic vibration control and those things. Frequency up to 40 hertz and 80 kilonewton compaction power. This is so seen in dimensions. It's a small machine, but the performance is great.
So we've got another roller here.
So we have here another roller. This is based on the very reliable XS115 we already have, an 11-ton machine. The novelty here is that this machine has two pump drive system. One pump drives the drum and one pump drives the rear axle. The result is that the machine has, how to tell it, an inherent proactive anti-spin system. This machine will never slip.
I know that our customers like to hear that. The worst thing you can get for a compaction machine is to have that slipping situation.
So even though for soil compaction it's maybe not so important as for asphalt, it reduces the productivity of the machine drastically. Additionally, there are some, let me say, rough terrain, difficult materials that don't provide enough grip to secure constant propulsion. This machine don't have any problem with those things.
Excellent.
So consider this machine could in theory climb up to 65%. This is a very awkward thing. You should try it. 65%.
Try to get
downhill,
up to 65%.
Yes. This is very, very nice.
I don't think I'm going to try. I don't think I'm going to try.
Oh, you should. So here we have now the conventional machine. This is a 1 meter front loader milling machine. This is diesel driven. As you see, the milling drum is there on the back. The material is selected by a gathering conveyor, is moved here, and the discharge conveyor puts the machine on the truck or beside the road.
Excellent. So we had the small milling machine that was eco-friendly milling machine, and here we have a more conventional milling machine that's being front-loaded.
Yes. So this machine is designed for heavier duty works, and also municipal, but also for small highway sites. The real highway site machine we see here, this is a 2 meter milling machine.
This is for the highway.
This is at least for serious, for serious jobs, yes. Yeah. So this is a no joke machine. This has a 2 meter cutting drum in the middle, can cut up to 330 millimeters down. This 1 foot. One foot, a little, one foot.
About 1 foot.
Yes. Now, this is more than we need normally. The advantage, though, is that this enormous depth ability gives the machine the chance to level as required. You have always, for most normal roads, enough motion ability of the machine. The leveling occurs over the rising and lowering of those cylinders here, of those legs. So also this machine, as we said, in the stabilizer has a spraying system to take the dust out and to protect the cutting teeth to have sufficient lifetime. And also it is equipped with a dust extraction system, so that the operators around the machine are not exposed to the potentially unhealthy dust around the milling process.
So here we can capture and reduce some of the dust.
Yes. What means some of the dust? Nearly everything, because we have the spraying system that cuts most of the dust. Whatever remains here gets extracted here and put back in the process so that it gets caught nearly completely.
Excellent. So I think that's the end of our roadwork journey today. I want to thank Thomas for his time.
Thank you very much.
And I want to wish everybody a great Bauma experience, and I hope they're having a great time watching our stream. So, as we can see, there's no one in the cab. This is a giant double drum roller running by itself. It's going to run next to this giant pneumatic tire roller. It is also running by itself. So, we would normally see this one running, and then this would come in and finish the paving process and make it so we have a nice, clean finish on our pavement. So we've got cutting-edge technology here at XCMG, as we have two independent machines without a person inside. That is very cool. I hope everybody's enjoying this really interesting exhibition of XCMG's technology. You can see them changing directions. It's not a simple back and forth. We're gonna move in, pave, move out, pave, and here they come again. Just like you might see on a road construction site, here we got the double drum in front, the pneumatic tire behind. That looks nice. You can see that the cab window is totally open. No need for anybody to go inside. Now we'll see them turning. So earlier we saw Thomas teaching me how to operate, but in the future the need for an operator will be replaced. So I hope everybody's enjoying our exhibition of XCMG's new technology.